slow and strong. The kids, my special guests have gone home. So I apologize running a little late. And with the transition and that we are up and running, and I'm going to send out a couple invites here. And hopefully everybody's chiming in and can find me. I think I'm going to pull up the watch party as well so that everybody can see. So tonight in Slow and Strong, our goal pose is going to be a 6 triangle pose. And I am going to go through the kids' stretches, even though they may not be watching right at the moment. They will be in the future. So I'm just letting Auntie know I'm okay. And we'll go from there. So, up, and let's turn our candle on, the one that we can't blow out, and have some fun. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Nina. Thank you for being here and letting me know that you're here. Because I know there's other people who are here, but not everybody lets me know that they're here. So for those of you who do check in, is hugely appreciated, and that way I can thank you and send the love back out to you. So coming to the front of the mat, feeling the star, breathing into it, sunshine, and then step wide from sunshine into star. Both give us light day and night. Bring the hands in, feel the clouds. When the clouds come in, little Wyatt says it's getting dark. So he's trained when it gets dark, you go to sleep and look at the stars. And then when the sun comes up, it's time to get up. Pick up the right foot, bring the knee to the right. Bring that right knee up as high as we can, all the way up. Bringing that right foot in, breathing into it. Bring the right foot back over one more time. Feel star. Shift all the way over to the left. Bring the knee to the left and gently bring our hands to heart center. Breathing into it. Feel the breath. And smile. This is fun. And if we smile, we kick out the good endorphins in the body as we come back to our star. Bringing ourselves around, coming into our soaring eagle. One foot, bring that foot down, pick up the other foot, and come into soaring eagle, and breathe into it. And bring it back to center. Bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Bring ourselves into our squat. and gently twist to one side and then come all the way back through center to the other side, coming back to center, sitting into the block or the mat. Feel our boat. This is for you, Rick. And then from boat, we're going to cross our legs and we're going to come all the way up and over. So this is a tricky move in the kids, and do a downward dog for Wyatt. And Henry can do a great downward dog now too. Step, walk, jump, come through into seated on the mat. Saying hello to everyone. Jasmine, I need my card. Angelo, Ricky, Wyatt, Henry, Jace, Cora, Ava, Maya, Braylon, Harper, Anna, Olivia, Scarlett, L'Oreal, Jason, James, Jensen, Emrys, Manny, Zenaida, Kyra, Jasmine, Sabrina, Isabel, Liam, Robbie, Michael, Lucas, Nina, Dylan, KK, Skylar, Owen, Carson, and Weston, and all of their parents, and all of the kids in the world who have had to deal with this virus stuff, because it's just not fun for them, for any of us. But being kids, they have their own feelings about it, and then they have to deal with our feelings about it too. And so that's not so easy, especially when you're little. And, remembering that those of us who are under 12 emotionally, whether you're really under 12 or not, think that everything that goes on around you is your fault. And, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old doesn't have the emotional capability of processing that this is not all about them. They didn't do anything to deserve this. And so us adults have a hard enough time with it. Never mind being 5 or 10 and not having control over anything. So, including what you eat most of the time. That being said, let's remember all of the kids in the world, and those of them, us, um, you know, we all have a little kid inside of ourselves, and that hopefully reminds us to play and be joyful. But sometimes we need to nurture our own inner child in order to be an adult enough to recognize the emotions and the tender, loving care that a child needs. So from here, let's send out the love and the happy, the Our Fathers, the Hail Marys, all of the good intentions to give us clarity and health as we come into our world meditation. bringing the world back into the light. Settling ourselves in. Taking a moment to think of things that we're grateful for. And I invite you to turn on the music at your house. I'm not using music because I don't know this whole thing about a music license or how that goes. And so, but I am noticing how very quiet it is right now. And I'm up on my knees tonight, and this meditation, maybe you choose to sit on a block or to take a blanket, a towel, or an extra mat and bring it back behind so that it comes in. And this can take some of the stress off of the knees, if that's something that's helpful for you. Not required. So gently and slow and strong, bringing our hands to heart center. And you can have your soup cans ready. Inhale, bringing the arms up, shoulders soft. Exhale, bringing our hands all the way back behind, Yoga Mudra. Bringing our knuckles to the mat. Inhaling up, open and close, open and close. Close the mouth and swallow. Bringing the chin back to chest. Inhaling, bringing the chin to the right. Bringing the chin all the way back through center to the left. Bringing the hands back out. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up, reaching ourselves up tall. Now, as we exhale, shift the feet to the left and bring the hips to the right and gently come into this twist. Coming back through center, bringing the hands to heart center. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, shift. Bring the feet to the right, the hips to the left this time. and come into this gentle twist. Bringing my hands back to heart center. Now maybe I can shift and pull myself straight up. Maybe I give a little nudge with that left hand and inhale back up, straight up tall. Exhale, bring the arms down, arch over to the right. Inhale back through center, arch over to the left. Inhale back through center, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands out. Bringing our hands back as we come into tabletop. Plant our toes, come back, feel our downward dog. Breathing into it. Pick up the right foot and the left hand. Option to come back into tabletop. Being strong, maybe you hold in your downward dog and pick up that right foot and the left hand and bring them back down. Shift, pick up the left foot and the right hand. Again, maybe you're in tabletop. Gently, maybe you reach back for that foot. Shift. Maybe you reach back for the foot on the other side and bring yourself back. Exhale, come back into tabletop. Inhale, bring the right foot forward. Stretch back, feel our gentle lunge. Maybe you have the blocks, maybe you use the core to inhale. Push down in the big foot. Big toe of the right foot. Breath. Bring the left knee to the mat. Bring the right knee back. Bring the left foot forward. Plant the right toe. Pick up the back knee. Shift the weight to the left foot. come forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Hands come through heart center. Tadasana. Hatha Namaskara. Option to bring your soup cans out or your 1 pound weights. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge. Plant the right hand, pick the left hand up. Bring the left hand down. Step it back, high plank. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Your choice. Inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. 5 deep breaths. Pick up the right foot. Bring it up in between the hands. Low lunge. Plant the left hand. Pick the right arm up. Bring the right arm down. Step forward. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Bring the hands back through heart center. Tadasana. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Left foot back, low lunge. Plant the left hand, pick the right arm up. Bring the right arm down. Step back, high plank, chaturanga. Upward dog. Bring it back over. Downward dog. Inhale, pick the left foot up. Bring it up in between the hands. Low lunge. Plant the right hand, pick the left hand up. Bring the left hand down. Step forward. Flat back. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come through heart center. Tadasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. Chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin. Upward dog. Bring it all the way back over. Downward dog. Step, walk, jump, come to the front of the mat. Flat back. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Bring the hands through heart center. Tadasana. Taking it back. Left foot forward, right foot back. Let's inhale up, come through warrior one. Bring it out, cactus arms. And I'm holding here. Exhale, bring the arms out. Inhale, bring them up. Maybe you come back through cactus arms and bring them out, and then bring them up. Come back to cactus arms, bring the arms out, all the way back up. Hands come back through heart center. Step, walk, jump, come back to the front. Inhale up. Exhale out and around. Step back with that left foot. Feel our warrior one. Inhale up. Feel our cactus arms. And this may be right where you hold. Straighten. Inhale up. Exhale. Let them come out. Maybe you're doing cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale out. Maybe you comes back into cactus arms. Inhale back up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring it down. Come back one more time. Feel our high plank. Chaturanga, hover, 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 hover. Inhale up. Maybe you sweep it up. Maybe you come all the way down to the mat first. Upward dog. Bring it all the way back over. Downward dog. Step, walk, jump. Come to the front of the mat. Flat back. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come through heart center. Tadasana. Gently coming back to center, stepping the feet wide. Bring the toes around to the right. Breathing into it. Pick the right hand up. Feel our exalted warrior, warrior of love. Leveling back out. Straighten the right knee. Bring the toes around. Bring the left toes around. Breathing into it. Pick that left palm up. Feel the reverse. Coming back to center. Straighten the legs. Feel our star. Bring the hands back behind. Gently bringing ourselves down into our wide legs. Forward fold. And maybe you hold here. Coming back, maybe you can bring your head all the way to the mat. Bring the knees in and bring it up into a headstand. And looks like it's not going to be a go for me tonight, but that's okay. It's a yoga practice. Breathing into it, gently bring the knees from side to side. Now, walk the hands out, bring the toes to the mat, big toes to the mat as we come down. Feeling this form of frog. Bring the big toes in. Come back. Wide like child's pose. Inhaling, coming back into tabletop. Now, knees and hips being mindful here. We're going to start at the front of the mat in tabletop and take that right leg and bring it back behind the left. And then we're going to pick the left leg up and bring it over top of the right. And then bring that right leg back around on top of the left. And one more time, bring the left leg back so that it is on top of the right leg. And then gently, as we're here, feel the pinky side of the toes coming to the mat. So my feet are coming wide, and you can see that the back of the legs are making a mermaid tail. So pardon my rear view here, but that way you can see that the fin comes out to the side. And we're in mermaid. And maybe you hold in mermaid. Maybe you take a block as you sit back and sit onto the block, bringing the shoulders back and down, breathing into it, and coming into our cow face legs. Inhale, bring the arms up, left arm's up, right arm comes back behind, making that connection, and our cow face legs, and breathing into it. Now, gently rolling back over the knees, maybe, and maybe you had one leg out in front in your cow legs in modification. Now, we're going to come back in the opposite direction. So we're going to pick up the left leg and bring it in front of the right and cross. And then pick up the right leg and bring it in front of the left. And then the left leg comes in front of the right. So the left pinky toes on the bottom, and maybe you sit on the blocks, maybe you stack them and come straight back. That right leg can go straight out in front. Right arm is up. Bend the elbows. Gently bring it back behind. Gently release. Now maybe you unwind your legs and come back chaturanga. Maybe you come back over the legs and jump back, coming back, high plank, chaturanga, scooping through, coming up, feeling our upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step, walk, jump, come to the front of the mat. Flat back. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come back through heart center. Tadasana. Use the wall or a chair to support you and balance if need be. One of the advantages of being in our own space is that maybe we have that easily available. So gently shifting to the left, pick up the left arm, bend the right knee, bring that palm out and around, and take the inside corner of that foot as we come into a version of pencil point leading up to our dancer. So we prepped a little bit for this in our down dog when we lift it up. So we're pushing the foot into the hand into the foot, and the hip is opening to the side here. Now, if you do bring the hand to the outside and both hands come behind and come back with a straight hip for a standing king pigeon, the hips are not opening. We're keeping the hips level as we do when we come into our soaring eagle. So there's 3 variations there as we're coming into this. So maybe you hold in the quad stretch. Maybe you bring your hand to the inside as you open up into your dancer. Maybe you have both hands back behind in this king pigeon version. And everybody has a different version that works better for them. And so tonight, we're breathing into it and finding our edge. Inhaling, bringing the arms up. Shift the weight to the right. Bring the left hand so that it's to the inside of that left foot as we arch forward for our dancer, opening the hips. And maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you bring that hand back around, level the hips, bring both hands together, feel the quad stretch, gently open up into our standing king pigeon and feel the strength in this. And I'm arching my back and I'm putting my head into the sole of my feet and breathing into it. Inhaling back up, bringing the feet to the mat, gently come from side to side, releasing out, feeling this beautiful stretch from side to side. Now, in strength, maybe you choose to use a strap as we're going to pick the right leg straight out in front and then we're going to open to the right. Modified, picking up the knee and doing this with the knee. Now, when I shift my weight to my left foot and I reach forward with my toes and gently bringing that out, plugging that shoulder back in. See how my right shoulder's coming slightly forward. So to be in better anatomical position to have my right shoulder plugged back in so that my shoulders are squared off. If I use the strap, that creates better form in the pose. And what I'm looking for is a hard surface to stand on. So finding my hard surface, feeling all 4 corners of that right foot, left foot in the mat. Bringing the right foot straight out in front with or without the strap. And then bringing that right foot to the right. And again, you can use the wall, the chair to feel this in the core, feeling the strength, breathing into it. Releasing that right foot back to the mat. And I'm going to come and find a hard surface on the other side. I have the wall if I want that for support. I have all 4 corners of the feet in the mat. And I'm picking up the left knee and maybe bringing that left foot right out in front. Shoulders plugged in. And then we're going to bring that left foot to the left. Feeling that stretch, breathing into it. bringing it back down, stepping the hands out wide. Feel our star pose. From star pose, be mindful of the knees. I'm coming long leg stretch. And coming all the way back over to the other side. Coming long leg stretch. And then from here, gently bringing ourselves down to the mat, all the way down onto our stomach, and bringing myself so that you can see me here. And first we're going to come into Sphinx and bring the elbows out in front. So this is just a gentle back bend on our stomach. And if for some reason you're not to be on your stomach like you're pregnant, roll over and come up into a bridge pose. But I thought we would do some back bends from our stomachs to change it up just a little bit here. Breathing into it. Exhale, bring it down. Bend the knees. Gently let them windshield wiper from side to side, releasing it out. Now, coming back to center, reaching back behind. Maybe coming into our wheel. Maybe you come back or into a bow. And in our bow pose, as you're breathing, maybe you're rocking your bow. Again, if you're pregnant or have abdominal issues and you need to do a bridge, do your bridge or a wheel. Maybe you come back into your Sphinx because this is intense. However it works for you. And maybe we rock and roll over onto the side and feel a side bow. Gently rolling back through center, coming up onto the left. Coming back to center, releasing the hands and the feet. Inhale, come back into tabletop. Gentle circles coming around, releasing out the knees, hips, low back. Big, gentle circles. And come back around the opposite way. Gentle circles, opening the hips. Coming back to center, plant the toes, pick up the knees, push it back, feel our downward dog. Let that low back stretch out, breathing into it. Step, walk, jump. Come through into seated on the mat. Maybe you feel your boat, breathing into it. And then from boat, roll down, bring the legs up into legs up the wall. Bend the knees, feel our happy infant. Straighten the legs out in a V. Bring the soles of the feet together. Feel our cobbler. Bringing the feet straight up. Gently bringing our knees into the chest. Stretching all the way out onto the mat. Feeling our savasana. Maybe you keep your knees bent if your low back is an issue or a concern, um, that takes some of the pressure off of the low back. You can bring your palms to the earth to feel grounded, or bring the palms up to feel connected. Gently sending Reiki out to the universe. If you wish for some of the energy to come to you, ask it to. If not, it will simply pass you by. Gently deepening the breath, wiggling our fingers and toes, stretching the arms up overhead, bringing our knees into our chest, gently rolling over onto the right side. Pushing ourselves up one vertebrae at a time. Coming into easy cross leg. Bringing our hands to heart center. May the light within me salute the light within you. And when we are at this place, we are truly all the same. Namaste. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again. Thank you all for coming out tonight and sharing this time with me. So the people I can see are Nina and Cindy, and I know Auntie's watching, and Jasmine. Everybody else who's out there, thank you. Have a great night.